I'm Serotonin, and this is my Kel'Thuzad 25-man walkthrough. For this boss, you'll need at least 3 tanks. Doesn't really matter what kind of tanks, as long as you have them. Also, 6 to 7 healers is preferable, along with more range than melee DPS. To start the fight, you're not going to actually fight Kel'Thuzad. You're going to be dealing with ads that will randomly start towards the middle, where you are. The first ad that will come is the Soldier of the Frozen Wastes. Very, very low HP, usually just you one-shot it. Then there's the Unstoppable Abomination. They have about 208k HP. They hit for 7k on plate, and their Mortal Wounds ability hits for 12k on plate. They spawn faster as the encounter goes, so just kill them off. They're not too hard. The last ad is the Soul Weaver, aka the She-Bitch. They have about 151k HP, and they slowly glide towards the raid. Just make certain the range gets them down. It's really not too bad. They do have an ability once they do get to the raid, but they never will, so don't worry about it. Also, if you're going to go for the achievement, just can't get enough. You need to kill 18 of the abominations, and to do that, all that you need is for someone to aggro one of the sections until you get 18 abominations. Just make certain that someone's keeping track, and you'll be fine. It's a real easy achievement, just AoE them down. This phase of the fight is very tedious and long, and it's very, very annoying, but it's easier for people who don't quite have the gear level for the achievement to get it pretty easily, so that's a plus to it. Otherwise, you're just kind of looking around, hoping that something will pop up so that way you can kill it. But now on to phase 2 that you actually have to pay attention. Kel'Thuzad has many abilities. The first one is Frostbolt. He does single and multiple. The single one has a 2-second cast, and it hits for 30k frost damage. It can't be reflected, and it will hit the main tank, and this has to be interrupted. He also does the multiple Frostbolt, which hits for 78k frost damage and hits everyone in the raid, and this can and must be interrupted. His next ability is Chains of Kel'Thuzad. Pretty much he just MCs 3 people in the raid. They increase their size, they can buff him and heal him, and they also increase their damage by 200%. CC them, sheep them, frost trap them, etc. His next ability is Mana Detonation. It's applied to a random mana user. They explode after 5 seconds, so if you get it, run away from people. The damage that you do is based on the amount of mana that you have, aka the more mana you have, the more damage you'll do. He also spawns Shadow Fissures. They're red. Get out of them. They explode after 5 seconds and you die, so just get out of them. His last ability is by far the most annoying one. For melee, it's Frost Blast. He will pretty much ice block a player, and this is a chain effect. He ice blocks one person. If someone's in 10 yards of them, they'll get it too, and it deals 104% of your max HP over 4 seconds. This has to be healed, and it can hit the main tank too. So what we do for this is have people spread out in quadrants, so that way only 2 will get hit at once. So that way they're all around Kel'Thuzad, and hopefully no one is going to chain everyone around him. This part of the fight, it actually gets interesting. Mana users, make certain that if you get the Mana Detonation, that you run away from everybody else. You don't want to have people getting damaged for that. People that are around Kel'Thuzad, watch out for the Ice Bolt. You don't want to chain everybody around you. Also, watch out for the Shadow Fissures. They're red. They're very obvious, so just get out of them, because if they explode, you're going to die. Also, for all of his Frostbolts, they need to be interrupted. Anyone that can interrupt, do it. He is not immune to any of them, so mages, you have spell interruption, warriors, shamans, just do what you can. Also, watch out for the people who will get mind-controlled. They need to be controlled ASAP, especially like if you'll notice one of our paladins has been mind-controlled, and he does quite a bit of damage, so try to CC them. Unfortunately, if he picks a druid, you're SOL, because you can't sheep them. you can still frost trap them, but it's kind of difficult to get them to get in those. But you can try. Otherwise, it's not terribly hard. Just pay attention. Healers, we love our healers. Just stay on top of that. Yeah, that's about it. And once he gets to 45% health, you will go on to phase 3.
Storm, earth, and fire, heed my call. In battle I will fall. Hear me, brothers, gather up the wolves. To battle we will ride. War drums echo the beating heart, pounding from inside. Storm, black clouds fill the sky. Earth, hear my battle cry. Fire and thunder will bring forth death from the power of the
Yay, we're on to phase 3. You're almost done. In this phase, he just spawns 4 Guardians of the Ice Crown. Do not DPS them. You're not meant to. They have about as much health as Kel'Thuzad does at the beginning of the fight, so it's kind of pointless. They hit for about 4.5k on plate, and they increase their damage with Blood Tap, which increases their damage by 15%, and it can be stacked up to 99 times. They can't be CC'd, so don't try that. This is where your extra tanks come in. They should stand to the west and east side of the rooms, and just pick up the Guardians. Make certain to heal the off tanks, and otherwise you still have to make certain to watch out for the void zones. You have to watch out for the ice bolts and all that stuff. But otherwise, you're pretty much good to go. Just maintain calm. Don't freak out. You know, it's a lot of stuff to deal with, but it's not hard if you've had a lot of practice. This pretty much does it for the first part of the expansion, so I guess I will see you guys in Alduar. Good luck on this, and I'll see you later.
I'll see you to the Warsaw clan, to no man will I kneel. Feel the power and the energy, born of black blood, honor and steel. I feel the fire burning in my veins, the lightning strikes at my command. A storm in earth, axe and fire, we come to claim this land. Storm!